The BBC has once again found itself at the centre of controversy after abruptly cutting Reform UK leader Nigel Farage off air during his live comments about the broadcaster's alleged years of institutional bias. The interruption came as Farage criticised the corporation's impartiality during a press event, igniting fury among viewers and intensifying the growing scandal that has already led to BBC Director General Tim Davie's resignation. Farage, 61, was speaking at the launch of Reform UK's new small business plan when he was asked about the state of the BBC following the latest political firestorm. He did not hold back, declaring, "The BBC has been institutionally biased for decades. On issues like Europe, migration, climate policy, and now Gaza, they failed to represent the views of ordinary people." He continued, warning that unless major reforms were implemented, many millions will simply stop paying the license. The audience's reaction was mixed, but the broadcast cut out abruptly mid-sentence, precisely as Farage was accusing the network of silencing dissent. The timing couldn't have been worse for the BBC. Davie's resignation came just hours earlier amid accusations that the broadcast adopted a speech by Donald Trump in a recent documentary. BBC News CEO Deborah Turness also stepped down, admitting that editorial mistakes had severely damaged trust. On social media, angry viewers accused the BBC of censorship. One user posted, "BBC News just before noon. Every time Farage mentioned BBC bias, they cut the feed. You couldn't make it up." Others demanded that the government abolish the license fee altogether. Farage later commented, "This is exactly what I mean by bias. The BBC can't stand being challenged. If they don't get a grip, millions will turn away, and they'll deserve it." Asked who should replace Tim Davie, he replied, "Someone capable of transforming a rotten culture, not protecting it." Senior Conservatives echoed similar criticism. Kemi Badenoch, the Tory leader, called the resignations necessary but not sufficient, adding, "The Prescott report showed institutional bias that cannot be solved with 2 resignations. The BBC must undergo serious reform." Former Home Secretary James Cleverly went further, "The BBC's failure was not a few isolated mistakes, it was systemic. From misleading Trump coverage to repeating Hamas propaganda, they've lost perspective. I hope this scandal forces real introspection." Meanwhile, BBC Chairman Samir Shah admitted, "This is a sad day for the BBC," but promised a full internal review. Yet public trust appears to be plummeting, with polls showing nearly half of Britons no longer believe the corporation strives for impartiality. Farage concluded his remarks with a warning: "If the BBC doesn't change now, it won't survive the decade. People are tired of paying for their own